This full moon in Leo isn't here to soothe you. It's here to expose you. With the moon blazing in Leo and every major player stacked in Aquarius, this lunation draws a hard line between who you are performing for and who you actually are when no one's watching. So ego versus truth, heart versus mind, and there's no hiding from it. Hi, I'm Karina, your Healing Arts Astrologer, and I'm here to give you the full moon in Leo report, which is happening on February 1st, 2026 at 2:09 p.m. The full moon in Leo completes as we've been feeling the buildup as the moon grows in light. This is not subtle, it's deep. This isn't the kind of full moon that comes in loud and dramatic like Leo usually is. It's actually really soft and revealing and honest. If you've been feeling like a lot has changed since last summer, you're right. However, we are all still trying to integrate this and emotionally catch up. So take a breath. Let's walk through this together. Full moons are moments of realization, culminations, completions, highlights. They don't force action. They shine a light. And with the moon in Leo, this light is hitting our hearts. This is why I'm wearing my heart jacket with my heart necklace. Very Leo. And at the same time, we have the Sun, Venus, Mars, Mercury, all in the opposite sign of Aquarius. And Aquarius is the sign of the future. So here's what we are feeling right about now. My life has already shifted, but my emotions are still adjusting. And that's okay. This full moon is helping us emotionally settle into the new currents. One of the most beautiful things about Leo full moon is even if things feel uncertain, even if parts of your old life have fallen away, there's still this quiet optimism moving through. It's like something inside of you knows it's going to be okay, even if I don't know how yet. That's the Leo heart. Not performative, not dramatic, just steady courage. This full moon brings things to the surface emotionally. You might realize something has truly ended. Something has quietly begun. Or something hasn't arrived yet, but you can feel it forming. And here's the key thing to remember. Everything needs closure at some point, but that closure isn't quite there yet, as Saturn hasn't moved into Aries. We're still in the phase of loosening the limits we placed on ourselves. You're allowed to be mid-process. Saturn in Pisces is in a supportive relationship with Uranus and Taurus during this full moon. This tells us that big changes are happening, but they're integrating, not exploding. You don't need to blow your life up to evolve right now. Small shifts matter. Gentle adjustments matter. This is change that you can feel inside the growth, not just trying to survive through it. Mercury in Aquarius is working beautifully with Chiron in Aries. You've been humbled by pain, but there is hopeful future being created. Sudden clarity about old wounds. Realizing where independence became armor. Understanding why you've been pushing so hard. You might think, oh, that's why I've been moving in this direction. And that awareness alone is healing. There's also tension with the South Node being in Virgo right now, which basically means your inner planner is uncomfortable. Why? Because a part of you wants a map, a plan, a timeline. That's Virgo. But the truth is, you don't have enough information yet. And this full moon says, you don't need to control what's next. You just need to stay present and drop into your heart. That's hard, but it's also freeing. You're probably wondering, why does this all matter? This full moon is preparing us for the timeline shifts coming with this Aquarius solar eclipse on February 17th. Think of this as emotional decluttering, a quiet release, making room for growth and the new world. You're clearing space in your heart so that your future can be imagined. Let emotions surface without judging them. Don't rush decisions. Lead with authenticity, not performance. Release the need to have it all figured out. Do something that reconnects you to joy, even if it's simple, like coloring. Okay. Leo heals through heart-centered presence. So this full moon in Leo is a reminder, even when life feels uncertain, your heart still knows how to guide you. You don't need to know all the answers yet. You just need to stay honest, stay open, and trust the quiet light inside of you. This light has been carrying you through bigger shifts than you realize, and it's not going anywhere. Leo energy is heart energy. It's the part of the zodiac that teaches us how to be ourselves openly and courageously. The Leo full moon is really reminding me of the work that I do with my clients, because so often people come to me not because something is wrong, but because they're ready to reconnect with their heart and direction. Astrology can be such a beautiful mirror during times like these. If you've been curious about your chart and you want support through this transition, you want to work with me one-on-one, I'd love to support you if you feel that it's right. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Leo energy. Leo is ruled by the sun, and the sun is the center of our solar system. Everything revolves around it. Without it, there's no life. So that's a Leo. So Leo's role in the zodiac is simple. Be powerful. To remind us that every human needs a sense of inner light, purpose, and self-worth to survive. Leo governs the heart, creativity, joy, self-expression, confidence, leadership, play, love, but not ego in the shadow sense. Leo isn't about attention. Look at everyone always says that. It's about radiance. It's about inner light. It's about being authentic and being so happy to be oneself and not being performing for someone else. That's a shadow side of Leo, like not being authentic with one's heart. Each sign has a job in the zodiac cycle, and Leo's job comes after Cancer, which is about emotional safety and belonging. So how can you position yourself to feel safe that you could be authentically yourself? Once we feel safe, Leo asks, now that you feel safe and you feel like you belong, who are you? This is where identity comes personal, not inherited. Leo teaches us to express what lives in us, to take up space without apology, to lead from the heart, not fear, to create simply because you are alive. Without Leo energy, the world becomes cold, mechanical, and disconnected. Leo rehumanizes us. So a healthy Leo energy is authentic and confident, generous, playful, leadership, creativity without needing approval, warmth that inspires others. A healthy Leo doesn't need to prove anything. They shine and others feel safe to shine too. Now, the shadow aspect of Leo is needing constant validation, performing instead of being authentic, fear of being seen, over-identifying with status or image, hiding the heart to avoid rejection. When Leo is wounded, the heart closes. When Leo is healed, the heart leads. Now, the Leo energy reminds us that you matter because you exist, not because you produce. Joy is not frivolous, it's life-giving. Creativity is spiritual medicine. Leadership starts with self-respect. In times of chaos and uncertainty, Leo brings us back to courage, love, presence, and humanity. Even now, especially now, let the heart lead. Leo's opposite sign is Aquarius. Aquarius looks to the future, the collective, the systems. Leo looks to the heart, the individual, and the soul. This is why Leos love their one-on-one time. Aquariuses love the time with the group. Together, they teach us progress without losing humanity, individuality within within the community. Leadership that serves, not dominates. Without Leo, Aquarius becomes attached. Without Aquarius, Leo becomes self-focused. The balance is essential between Leo and Aquarius. Leo teaches us that being seen is not selfish. Joy is a form of courage, and love is leadership. The heart is a compass. Be yourself boldly, warmly, honestly. The world needs your light. Thank you. Before we wrap up, I just want to say thank you, truly thank you for being here and listening, for being open to your own growth and healing and curiosity. Every time you show up for yourself, whether it's through astrology, watching my videos, through coming to my paint and sips like art or reflection, you're choosing connection that matters. And if something that we talked about today stirred something within you that you feel called to go deeper, I'd love to support you. I offer one-on-one astrology readings and coaching and therapy style sessions where I use your birth chart as a roadmap for clarity, healing, and the next steps. You don't have to figure it all out alone. I got you. And if you're craving something more playful and creative and heart-opening, especially with someone special, I'd like to invite you to the Valentine's Paint and Sip at Revival Coffee and Crockett at 4 o'clock on Valentine's Day, February 14th. So it's just going to be a day of connection and romance with roses, champagne, chocolate-covered strawberries, waiting for you. Whether it's with a partner or a friend or self-love or a date, such a beautiful way to celebrate love in all of its forms. All the links are below. Follow the nudge if it feels right for you. And remember, your chart, your creativity, and your heart are always speaking to you. So thank you for being here, and I can't wait to connect with you. Peace out. Your Lucid Living Coach. Hi, Karina here, your Lucid Living Coach. Thanks for sticking around for the reading for this full moon Leo that's happening on February 1st. And I am picking some cards from the Nature Whisper. I'm going to do the Flowers of Life. I'm going to do the Shadows of Fate. I'm going to do the Gaia Oracle. And then I will do a pick a card reading at the end with the tarot deck. So we have Acceptance of Love. Oh, is that perfect or what? Card 38. So what's that image? This image is a representation of harmony of opposites, masculine and feminine. You have the ability to give love freely to yourself and others. It is important to understand that you are a whole, complete, and perfect now and will enhance the life of another. Love can happen. Love is the truth in all situations. Love the soul embodied inside you. Express more love in your life and allow yourself to feel loved. Everything happens exactly when it's supposed to, in that order. Everything that happens is what is supposed to take place. You bring a bright light and individuality into this world. How perfect is this for the full moon in Leo? There is a lot of shifts happening in our life. We had huge shifts happen in the summer of last year, and we are still trying to release and let go and move forward. This is the full moon that's going to help us completely release what had ended and move on with our lives. As Saturn is going into Aries soon. Hold on. All right, now we're on to the Shadows of Fate. This is such a beautiful deck. All right, here we go. Shadows of Fate for the full moon in Leo. Get creative. What? And right behind it, stuck to the back, the Creator. These are two very Leo cards. Leo rules creative, creation. All right, I'm muting this phone. So, creative, let's see what that says. I see the creator. Oh, get creative. 80. Get creative. To be a human is to be creative, but it is easy to lose sight of this. From a young age, we absorb cultural stamina around, the cultural stigma around the arts of creativity. That it is impractical and should take a back seat to more lucrative pursuits. But the truth is, creativity brings flow into our life. It finds openings without a creative practice. We can easily find ourselves stuck and uninspired. But there are so many ways to be creative. You may feel called to rearrange your living space or rewrite or take pictures of all the things are great. I rearranged my living room. I'm tripping. And my kitchen. Creativity is a way of life, not an activity. This card is asking you to look around and see what things inspire you. What do you feel called to create or transform? Think outside the box. So this one is, I'm going to say the crow. So the crow teaches us how to approach our current life with a creative edge. They have an incredibility and keen eye for problem solving and using innovative ways to meet their needs. They have been known to make their own tools and to use the world around them to their advantage. Dropping the nut on the road, so then they run over it and it cracks open, and then it's proved, when it's proved too hard to break open with their beaks. And this study, I think, was in Davis. Maybe you are not feeling inspired to tackle new projects. That's fine. Call upon Crow as an ally in meeting your current life with the inventive outlook. Ooh, I love that. So those are great cards. Wow. Really showing up for us in these cards. Wow, so pretty out. All right. For the Flowers of Life deck, what do we got for the Leo full moon? That one? Okay. And it's stuck right on my ring. Okay, give it love. And it was stuck on my wedding ring. What? That's crazy, guys. You can't make this shit up. Love can overcome and heal anything. Love is all, and anything else is fear, constructed by our minds. Love is divine power. Love is a state of being, not an emotion to make you feel good when you think something is missing. When you truly become love, you will see and feel that nothing is missing. Look beyond your perceived assumptions about everything and see into the heart of it all. At the heart of all experience is unconditional love. When you are completely present, you will feel the gift you're present. The gift may show itself as good or bad situation. However, it is time to unwrap the present experience, tear off the wrapping, and find your gift, the gift of love. And that's so true. Leo rules the present moment because they rule children, and children live in the moment. The past is already done. We can't rewrite it. We can't go back. We can't undo what we already did. And the future hasn't even happened yet, so we might as well just not worry about it. The only thing that we have is the present, and the present is about creating the future, creating the life that we want, and to be in the moment and really just being grateful for what we have. And that is the key to manifestation. So we're going to end this collective reading with the Gaia Oracle deck for the full moon in Leo. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Rising above. That one is the messy one. See the unseen. Yes. Card 11. Rising above, clarity, freedom, solution. The white dove depicts on this card flies high above the earth and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. You cannot do this physically, but you can do this mentally by disconnecting emotionally from the present situation. No matter what the situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently too close to see things clearly. A simple solution exists. This will become clear to you once you let go. Stop focusing on this situation for a while. Bring your awareness within. Close your eyes, relax, meditate, surrender, and let go. Take a walk in the park, dance, have fun, do whatever it takes to detach from the things for a while, and the solution will become obvious when the time is right. All right, guys, that's a good one. All right, let's do a pick a card reading. We're going to do Moldavite for the first card. We will do the Beetle's wing for the second card, and we'll do the ruby antique ring for the third. So pick which one is calling to you for your card reading. So we'll do 1 for the Moldavite, 2 for the beetle ring. Okay, beetle wing is chosen. And the ruby ring. All right, let me take a sippy whippy. Okay, if you chose the Moldavite, this is your card. The 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Ooh, I'm full. I release negativity, pessimism, toxic thoughts, negativity, disembodiment. Are toxic thoughts blurring your experience of life? Your mind is so powerful, and the 9 of Swords signals that you are directing its potency against yourself. Thoughts are merely energy that resonate with the world around you. By thinking negatively, unfortunately, you're attracting more negative. When your mind victimizes you, your reality matches its energy, and you do, in fact, become a victim. Simply notice when toxic thoughts enter your mind is the first step to change. Consider this your invitation to start observing yourself when your thoughts become heavy. Once you bring the dark snakes of the mind to your consciousness, you can decide how much power they can exert. Acknowledge your efforts to shift your experience by doing something kind for yourself. You might also find comfort in a movement practice so that you can physically release unrelenting pessimism. You will lift the fog around you and once again find yourself in a brighter reality. So the tip for this card is use a journal to release any negativity when you start your day. Let yourself be petty when you write this down. Then put your writing and the toxic thoughts aside. Okay, very good advice. Love it. Next card will be the beetle. So if you chose the beetle wing, this is your card. The 6 of Swords. The Nine of Swords, the Six of Swords. What the heck is going on here? Swords are going on. Sword fight. Six of Swords. Okay, accompanied by my shadows, I travel towards the sun. Endings, beginnings, letting go, release, and surrender. Okay, this really goes with this full moon. While this journey requires freeing yourself of past possessions, its horizon holds bright, new gifts. The Six of Swords reminds you that in letting go of something, you will inevitably gain something else, even if it is the path itself. Transitioning towards light will require you to honestly get to know your shadows along the way, for the sun will always project them. Nothing propels growth quite like adversity. And to move through the heavy, hot sand, you will have to shed the weight of your past. Let the universe guide you in your course. You will eventually cross this desert too. When something ends, something new begins. It's the constant cycle that reigns over nature and our beings. The trick is to move with the cycle rather than resist its pull. It's time to look ahead and see the sun. The tip for this card is practice the process of letting go. Whether it's by donating clothes that you once loved, releasing a paper boat, and saying goodbye to something that is still precious to you. Continue to lean into the practice of release. Aww. Everyone's walking by. Everyone's going on their evening walk and looking into my window and seeing my cat in the window in her little chair. And she's advertising the poster for the paint and sip at Revival Coffee. All right, whoever picked the ruby ring, this card is for you. Ah, the Ten of Cups. The last one gets the ring, the cups, the swords, and now the cups. I like the Ten of Cups. I do. Okay, I am connected. Relationship, connections, and harmony. You are loved. Lean into your existing bonds, for their solid foundation withstands the shifting dunes of life. This card denotes fulfillment in your relationships, an overall rainbow-filled outlook. You can enjoy easeful and loving dynamics with those close to you. The structure and freedom that you have cultivated together make up the feeling of a loving home. The ease of your connection reflects the pink skies of your inner development. You have integrated your heart's truth and are now aligning your actions accordingly. This sturdy authenticity continues to deepen your relationships with others and yourself. We are linked in this life like the dunes of the wind, and the wind to the skies, and the skies to the sun. When we lift up the individual, it benefits the collective, for we are all one. Make an effort to empower each other's highest selves. For if everyone feels free to share their gifts, the world exists in harmony. This outlook is as golden as the sun. Radiance tip. Host a dinner with close friends and family. Ooh, sounds like fun. All right, that's all I got for you. I hope this full moon in Leo finds you well and that you are getting all your ducks in a row to move forward in this new world and the new life and the new you.